Welcome everybody to the Ecliptic Spiritualist channel. It is time for our new moon season. Yes, it is. It is our new moon in Scorpio starting on October the 27th, 2019. So we've got a lot in store with this new moon. So grab a seat, get a snack, get your drink, and come and listen to what we're going over. Also, too, let me get started. But this particular new moon is documented and written in full form on our blog at eclipticspiritualist7 at blogspot.com, because there are going to be some mantras that you're going to need to say aloud. So I have it already written there on the blog, so check it out. So let's get it in. Now, this particular new moon will transform me. It's going to transform me. So the Scorpio new moon is October 27th. Check your local time in which it will start. All right. So my thoughts on this is very powerful. All right. This new moon is promised to complete and give you a sudden turnaround in energy over this. And this particular new moon in Scorpio will be very, very intense. All right. So it's going to bring about new beginnings are available to us with this new moon in the areas of release, surrender, and the seed that you now plant with this Scorpio new moon has potential to grow over the next 6 months. So we're looking into April 2020. So in saying that, Scorpio's not here to play favorites. The Scorpio new moon is not here to play favorites. No, it is in your life or my life. So it's going to plunge us deep in every area. In certain specific areas is personal relationships, careers, or within ourselves. My advice for us all is to go with the flow, because it is likely that some of the relationships will end. Some relationships will end in our lives. We may experience personal transformation. Okay, and throwing out the old and starting with a clean slate. Okay, so the traditional ruler of Scorpio is Mars. Is in this sign normally. Okay, but it'll make us feel a little frustrated because it's linked into Libra. And it's square into the new model, and the new ruler of Scorpio is Pluto. So we've got the Mars intact, and then we've got Libra. That's going to bring a little bit of frustration. But with the new synergy of today, the new ruler of Scorpio is Pluto, which he sits next to stern Saturn right now. This is the astrological overview of the new moon, and it's in Capricorn as well. Okay, it's in Capricorn. So what will we do, and what does this mean? What does it mean for us? All right, so Mars is in Libra and is often putting our own needs aside for others and becoming more restful in them. So even though we are the ones that sacrifice, and we're going to feel a lot of sacrificing with this astrological overview, and even though we're weaving ourselves with sacrificing, Pluto is squared up with Saturn, and it will have us to reflect very deep, and it may bring out in relationships inner frustration, both with relationships and ourselves. Okay, so it may even erupt over the time of the new moon. So be mindful of this. Okay, so there's 3 areas that we want to set our intentions, our manifestations, our seeds with this new moon in Scorpio. So there's 3 areas. Now keep in mind, you can close caption this video. I can hit close caption with it. You can as well, or you can see it well written as well in our blog. Okay, so there's 3 areas that we're going to set our intentions in. It is making room for change. So that's one intention you're going to set, which can be creating space, clearing up your schedule, setting a new idea, cleaning your schedule up. Okay, so that can be one goal or one intention. The second intention can be on working through your limitations. Pick an area that you have obstacles in or limitations in that is still present or is lingering on and from the the past, and then you will receive a breakthrough because you're setting what? Your intentions and goals. We also too have number 3, which is making your needs known. So you want to make sure you write out at least one to set that goal, that manifestation, that intention of setting what you need in your life, right? Now, you want to write out 3 intentions. Now, let me show you how we do. Those that are family here, you know how we do, but I always show you what we do. Those that are new to the channel, or this is being where this is being viral into YouTube, welcome and watch how we get down over here with our intentions. Now, when we set our intentions, what do we use over here? We use Joss paper. Joss paper is looked at in the astral realm as money because it has a gold seal or silver seal, okay? So we use Joss paper. The angels and spirit guides recognize this as money. So our intentions is like paying its way through the astral plane, just so to speak. So we write on Joss paper as well because it burns very quickly. As an option, if you don't have access to Joss paper, you know you can always order some through me. You can use brown paper bag, brown paper or parchment paper, but it's nothing like using Joss paper because it's money. It's considered money. It's along the lines as ancestor money, but this is Joss paper and it's been known for years and ages. So it is very equipped in the atmosphere of setting intentions. So we're going to write our intentions on our Joss paper. What we do, I have 3 of them written down. And what we always do is that we always date it. So we want to make sure we date it. I always date it. You date it. Write your 3 intentions. You write them in the present tense. Not I want in the present tense as is already done. You want to make sure that you sign your intentions. Your signature is very important. Why? Because it is your only signature. And the angels and spirit guides, they recognize your signature. It's your blueprint. It's like your fingers are your fingerprints are your only prints, just like your signature. Okay. So what we're going to do is when we set our intentions, we're going to do what? We are going to roll it to us. Okay. So because we're not releasing, we're receiving. So we want our goals to come to us, right? So we roll what? To us. We are receiving in. So we roll it to us. Now what we do is we burn it. What you're going to do is take and burn your intentions where? We are going to take our intentions as we do over here outside. We're going to take and burn it with the new moon. All right. I like to burn it when I see a little sliver of the new moon that's giving me a little see point to see it. So you'll probably see that little sliver right about on Tuesday. And check your local listings on what it's going to say. But here we go. We always burn it. We're going to burn it at night with the new moon. Okay. So, and you're going to see how fast it burns. So we rolled our intentions to us and it burns very quickly. Always use a safety dish. We're going to set that in there. And then you're going to see how quickly it burns, right? All right. So we have burned our intentions. Okay. So our intentions are burnt. We take those intentions and we release them into the universe. So you can take them to the water, the ashes, you can blow it out, whatever way you like. It is biodegradable and very safe, and it is being received into the universe. And you burn it into the new moon of Scorpio. All right. So now we've got an extra note on this. Because we are in the fall season in the northern hemisphere, check your area. You in the spring equinox, you will not use the leaf. But over in the northern hemisphere, we are in the fall harvest season. So we are using a leaf with this. Okay. So you see me, I have a leaf. Please do not go and pull a leaf off of a live tree. Get a fallen leaf. Okay. That means that you're able to receive that. We don't want to pull it off a leaf that hasn't been released. Okay. So what we're going to do is I want you to go on and write the intentions in short form with one word on your leaf. Okay. So you're going to use your leaf. You probably want to use more like a Sharpie or an ink pen. And what you're going to do is once you've written your goals, your intentions on this leaf, what I want you to do is go on and put it in a Ziploc bag and put it in your journal, in your grimoire or your book of shadows. Why are we doing that, Rhinita? Well, we're doing that so we can just keep a safe haven, kind of like a little token of this season. And then what's going to happen is going to crumble up and you have it in there as a token from this season, and you're going to see those things manifest. So we are using the season part of it. So here's my leaf. You get your beautiful leaf. Remember not to take it off of one of our beautiful trees out there unless she or he has released it, get a falling leaf. Okay, so now, after you've burned your intentions, all right, you're going to recite this mantra after you've burned your intentions. So you're going to say, under the Scorpion new moon, I honor the cycles of death and rebirth. I let whatever needs to go. I do not clench with fear. I do not allow my heart to hold. I surrender and I accept. And I move through what is my grace and guide me to my fortune and favor me. And no matter what struggles I face, may I rise. May I rise. So that's after you can say that mantra after you have burnt your intentions, or even after you have written it on your leaf and put it in your journal or your grimoire or your book of shadows. Okay, so that's your mantra. That's sealing it. Okay, so you can put the leaf in there in your journal, grimoires, and this is also recited. This mantra is on the blog. Okay, now we're going to smudge. Now with this new moon, because it's so dark and so deep, we are doing only smudging. If you're doing a bath, no problem. You go right ahead. I'm not including that with this particular ritual. So we're going to smudge our aura first, and then we're going to smudge our space or our home. Now, you can use a smudge stick of sage. And this one, I have rosemary in this one, but you can use whatever smudge stick you like. You can also use Palo Santo, or if you don't sage or with burning a stick, preferably burning, you can use a spray. Okay, so but we using burning with a smudge stick. Okay, now also too, I do like to raise the vibration, and I'm going to give you something to recite. I like to raise the vibration after I use the smudging with sage or Palo Santo. I always use Nam Champa, because once you sage, it's like hollow. Your aura is super clean and it's kind of hollowish in your home. So I like to burn Nam Champa to bring that energy in and keep it more of a balance, resetting it with the Nam Champa. Nam Champa is not required, but it is something that I suggest. If you don't have it, it's okay. Just use your smudge stick. Okay, so we're going to smudge our aura. That's your energy field. Okay, it gets dirty, it gets heavy, so we're going to smudge. I'm not incorporating a bath with this new moon. Okay, not required like we normally do, but you can if you choose. I am not, due to the fact of the style of this moon. Okay, so once we smudge our aura and our space, we're going to recite the following. All right, now also let me not forget, once you are going to use a black candle. Let me not forget that part. We are going to, we're using a couple of colors you can use with this new moon in Scorpio. Okay, so you have options. You can use a black candle that represents Scorpio. You can use a silvery gray that represents Scorpio, or you can use a dark red. These are your options. No white. No white as a medium color, just as a neutral color. Not with this new moon. You need to get black, silvery gray, or red. All right, now I'm using an example of a black candle. I do have this part of our metaphysical supply, so if you ever want to order short candles, long candles, I do offer that. Now what we're going to do is light our actual smudge stick from the candle. All right, so we're going to light our smudge stick from the what? Candle. We're not going to take another lighter and do it, no, because this is going to be lit. Family, you know how to cleanse your candle. Go to the video. I'll link it in the description box down below. We do not just go and light a candle. We have to do what? Cleanse it, set it with our energy, correct? Yes. All right. New family, you check out the video, all right? But we always cleanse and prepare our candles. We don't just light it up, okay? So in saying that, every day you're going to light this candle and let it complete. Always use what? Safety first. Okay, so once you light, cleanse yourself, cleanse the aura, cleanse your space, but you're going to always use your candle to light it with for this. All right, so now also I'm gonna move you into some crystals we'll be using with this as well. But let me give you what you're going to recite with yourself. All right. Now we are going to recite the following, and let me tell you what that is. Okay. This is the mantra. So you'll listen to it, and you can also see it in writing on the blog. I ask for release. I ask to receive in grace all that comes my way. I ask to be protected through the cycles of transformation so I may be reborn with ease. I use this smoke to cleanse and free myself of any burdens, blocks, wounds that are holding me back. May the universe work in synergy to help lift and support me on my journey. All right. Now, and you're going to say thank you, thank you, thank you 3 times because that's showing gratitude. So how many times we say thank you after our mantra here? 3 times. Now, be sure there is a window or a door open to let the bad vibes escape. All right. You want to do that. Then here's the mantra to follow, letting the bad vibes release the home in your space. I cleanse the space around me. I cleanse and purify this room. The energy of this space is healed. The energy of this space is true and clean with light and love filling this home. Only light and love dwell here. All that is dense, heavy, and untrue is now gone. I am renewed. This space is renewed. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So so follow the instructions, making sure the window, the doors are open, and you're going to flow with that particular mantra. You're going to recite that. Okay. Now we are going to incorporate some crystals. Okay. Now with this particular, we got 3 crystals we're going to use. You want to make sure that when you have crystals that they're real, that they're authentic. If you need to purchase crystals, I do offer them available. But let me show you the 3 crystals that you will be using. So when you're throughout the course of this new moon, when you go outside, you can hold your crystals and do your recite. When you're lighting your smudge, you can hold your crystals and smudge yourself. And then once you have smudged yourself, take your crystals and put them in a sacred space. You can either put them in your sacred space, your altar, or you can carry these crystals around with you throughout the new moon segment, right? And then put them in your sacred space for safekeeping and use them over and over again. So I'm going to start with the one that I will be talking about first. The first one is going to be turquoise. Okay, you can use turquoise. Now, you can use turquoise with Scorpio because it's releasing anything that no longer is serving you as you look towards the future and moving from the past and and releasing the past. Now, I got this particular turquoise crystal. You can get this at your local crystal shop. Make sure that it's authentic, or you can order crystals through me. This particular crystal here, this turquoise crystal, is very dear to my heart. And it is dear to my heart because I got it in Malta Islands, in the Malta Islands, in the middle of the Mediterranean. It is in the Mediterranean Sea. It is south of Italy and is north of Libya. So I stayed there about 2.5 months and really contemplated about coming back to the States. I didn't have to. Me and my husband, you can carry a dual citizenship living there. But any rate, it is a beautiful place. I truly recommend going there. But this is a great crystal to use, this turquoise crystal. All right. So this one is so dear to me. I've had it for quite some time and it's very dear. And crystals will become very close to you. All right. Now they become part of your life. Now the next one is going to be, we'll be using is the Smoky Quartz. The Smoky Quartz, right? Now the Smoky Quartz is used to protect yourself, okay? It's used to protect yourself, your energy, because in Scorpio, you may want to hold on to things inwardly. You may not be expressive because in Scorpio, the energy is very high of secretiveness, so you may start to feel depressed. So you're going to use this particular quartz to make sure that you are releasing. It is a smoky quartz, a smoky quartz. Now, last but not least at all is our favorite go-to, which is always with us, the rose quartz. The rose quartz. Now the rose quartz, using it with the Scorpio new moon, is to cleanse the heart chakra and to keep it clear, because Scorpio energy, they tend to be also, no shade Scorpio, you know I love y'all, but it tends to have a secretive nature, okay? So this particular quartz, the rose quartz, will keep your heart chakra open. It will keep your heart chakra open. So we got 3 crystals that we're working with. We have the turquoise, we have the smoky quartz, and we have our lovely rose quartz. You know, we love quartz over here, and crystals. We work with them because they're part of us, because we come from the ground as well, and so do they, and they're part of us. So if you need crystals, let me know. I can send those to you. You want to make sure that they're authentic and that they're real and that they're reputable if you don't get them through me, because I do hand select them. Okay. Now, in saying that, so we've got our crystals in play. We've got our mantras in play. We got so much in store with this new moon. So I hope that you get a chance to incorporate this beautiful intentions and ritual with this new moon. I love you for watching. Make sure that you get out and do these things so that you're setting your intentions and they can flow into 2020 with April, because it's important that we set them. Even if you don't set them, you can set some for yourself and set them for your loved ones as well. You can do these petitions, these intentions for your family, your loved ones as well, because they may not know to do it, and you can take their intentions and do it for them as well, because each one teach one here, right? Each one teach one. So click that wiggly bell down below, ding dong ding, to make sure you're getting the daily fresh tarot card reading that comes to you on a daily basis. Don't forget that we offer conjure work that will change your life. Yes, it will change your life. Our intuitive psychic readings will change your life. Contact us for readings. We are moving into the Day of the Dead, Halloween. So we've got a lot of portals open through the moon, a lot of portals. That's why we talk about the Day of the Dead or Halloween. But in this channel here, and I love you for watching, we work with our spirit guides and angels and ancestors all the time. So they know us, and we have relationships with them. So when we do extra, they just like Yahoo, because they know us anyway. Okay. In saying that, don't forget that I mentioned the conjure work. I mentioned the intuitive readings. We do offer spiritual counseling that will change your life. We do offer metaphysical supplies. We do have an altar service that is coming up with this new moon. So it will be more information on that as well. Connect with me through my website or direct with my email. The altar service is $11.99 per candle with setting your intentions with us. We set it as unity. Altar service, candle services is a sign of unity, and that's what it's all about, to get vibrations set and moving our manifestations forward. Because when 2 or more come together, they're with the divine, the source. They're the divine, the source, the divine feminine, and both the universe, the spirit of all of us will be there in the midst to assist us in trusting that we believe in what we are here to design to do. So I will see you next time. Have a great and lovely new moon ritual and intentions. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel. I love you for watching today. Don't forget to dig deep and trust in yourself. Who first? Trust in yourself always. Happy new moon, Scorpio, to you.